time to take your final.
Hello guys, and welcome to another video, and this is episode 12 of Danganronpa. Where we left off, the second killing happened. Sadly, it was one of my faves, Chihiro. And yeah, this episode is going to be the investigation. So this is most likely going to be a chunky one. It's probably going to reach like a little bit over an hour. So yeah. And I did that on purpose because I don't know why you thought I didn't have a controller. I did that on purpose because I wanted to do the whole investigation in one video. So basically I made the last episode, like I cut it like really short so that this one can be like a good size or whatever. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Also yes, today I don't have the bond on. But yeah, we're gonna go all the way until it's basically time to do the trial. Like once they get to like that red room, that's when I'll end. And then next time we will pick up and start the trial. So yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, what a sight to see. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I'm gonna take off my glasses for this episode. Ooh. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. So I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious Ooh, I was on a roll. Then I just had to mess it up. And what nickname did this internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all over the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it is the work of the real Genocide Jack. Also, I forgot to say this. I'm filming this on the night of Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, even though it's probably going to be a couple of days past Thanksgiving once this is uploaded. Well, no. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Whenever this is uploaded, I know it's going to be after Thanksgiving, obviously. But happy Thanksgiving. Happy late Thanksgiving. Perhaps it is the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write the bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? Oh, gadonk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is homophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think she should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a sec.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss of words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top ending and a bottom sea, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Saka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize it. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again? Is that what you're saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're telling me someone died? You're telling me someone got killed again? With a dead body right there. Durr. Like, that is one thing that I'll never understand. Oh my god, so that means that someone died again? Yes, there's a dead body in front of you. Why has it taken you so long to come to that conclusion? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Makoto, you and Byakuya were the first ones to see this, and it's taken you this long to come to that? It's taken you that long to come to that conclusion and to accept that? Oh my lord. What does that freak you out? You got no balls, you know that? There's just nothing down there at all. Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Why is it taking y'all so long to get to these conclusions? Why are y'all acting so surprised? Oh, so that means one of us actually killed someone? So that means we gotta do another investigation? What do y'all think someone dying means? Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends? I hate this. I can't take it anymore. Like, what did y'all think this was?
No.
I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Excuse me? Huh? Okay. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit. Alright, let me redo that. How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die? Also, there is a clear difference between being excited and doing what you have to do. You should not be sitting, oh yes, someone has died and now we gotta find who killed them so that they can die as well. No. No. There is a difference between that. A very clear difference. Yeah, but it is more of a necessity of, okay, I gotta do this so that me and the rest of my friends can survive, and hopefully none of this will ever happen again. You shouldn't be sitting here eager and being like, oh yes, let's do this. Absolutely not. Fine then, go off and die somewhere, right now. Go ahead, you're a waste of space. So are you. What have you done? Nothing. Okay. A dead body is an object? You're late, Mondo.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Huh? Kyoko, if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. Absolutely, he is right about that. Doesn't mean you should be excited or eager, but I get what you're saying. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Excuse me. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? New rule has been added to the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on the least potential of us. You don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. And just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Wow. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one or more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut up. Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation, Toot Sweet. Is that how you say that, Toot Sweet? If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. That's basically what I was saying, is that it's more of a necessity and a thing that we have to do instead of a thing that you want to do and are excited for. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, aren't you supposed to be smarter than all of them? Isn't working together stupid? Don't you not need nobody else? Don't you want to be alone? What happened to that? What happened to that? This entire time, Byakuya has wanting to be alone, has literally down-talked anyone who has, been wanting to work together, and has made it seem like everybody is stupid, and he's the only smart one here. But yet now he's like, oh, I want to use your talent because you were able to solve Sayaka's case. Shouldn't you be able to solve the case on your own, big man? Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? What do you expect from Byakuya? His entire personality is arrogant. But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay, so let's look at this. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section. Anything else? Okay. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Sorry, there was hair. That's all you gotta say? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay. Do I need to do the bloodlust again? What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Okay. I guess I'll talk to Sakura. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up, so I could only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Oh. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account. Mondo. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex, can't help wondering what it might be. I mean, that doesn't stop Chihiro from wanting to get stronger. This dude, Mondo's account got added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. But this dude, Makoto, go say something. Well, girls aren't strong, aren't like automatically strong anyway. That doesn't mean a girl wouldn't want to be and like work to be strong. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Ain't nobody forcing you. So this is our next location. How this place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? So you just want me to do all the work while you just sit here. Okay. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf which can have nothing to do with the case. Flotation donut. Okay. Thank you. What should we... Bro, okay. What's the point of me helping you? Literally. I could just be investigating on my own. Why are you here? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot.
Shut your
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? No, I can't get over that. If you really feel like I'm that dumb, why did you ask me to come? Why did you ask me to come with you? Why didn't you just do this by yourself? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for
You
me?
called for me? Why does Byakuya all of a sudden have control over Monokuma? He's been domesticated.
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls, and only the boys can go in the boys. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. Well then, why am I here with you? Why did you drag me with you? Like, genuinely. This dude Byakuya is acting like everything is so easy, and like I'm so dumb. Why have me here with you then? But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been set in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a e-handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. See, this is why I wear my glasses, but at the same time, I hate the glare, because you guys can not even see my eyes. Kia! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. No, they're not. Very much still a person.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, that means someone would have to loan it, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own dang self. Around. Yep. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facility, so I'll fill you in myself. Why am I here, then? You yourself said that I have a talent. Why are you acting this way? You could have been on your own. You literally could have been on your own. Well, I know you are unfortunately... Okay, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. You're talking like you understand everything that's happened. Why? Like, I'm genuinely confused. We came to the main hall. Well, I know, because I've obviously played the game before, but, like, this dude drags Makoto out, and then sits here and acts like he knows everything that's happened, and he's just trying to catch Makoto up. You yourself drug Makoto out to help you, because you said that he has a talent, because he solved Sayaka's case. What is happening? We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Obviously you do. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. it seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the e-handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should play... Okay, yeah. Yeah, this literally happened like a minute ago. I see. Yeah, now I understand. So somebody borrowed one of these handbooks. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! 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 What? That e-handbook is essential to a student's life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand with up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go around breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed your hero. To be exact, not quite. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What is he talking about? Hold on, there's still more. I thought you said that this is enough. What are you talking about? Do I need to talk to you? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Oh. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did he enter? Okay, you are literally quoting yourself bar for bar. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Now can I leave? Okay. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence does something like that, really? Ah, hey, you two. Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time.
We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency, Come on, please, you gotta help me. Okay. You know. This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, you know? But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? Don't. I didn't expect you're literally sitting here. Don't make me repeat myself. You repeated yourself bar for bar. Literally. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. Sorry if you guys hear my mom snoring. Okay, so Toko's room. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Okay. I guess we talk to Byakuya. You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm getting mad and going off on Byakuya so much this episode. But he is just acting. He's acting like we are dragging him along on our investigation. He asked Makoto to go with him and help him. And yet he's sitting here acting like he's having to fill Makoto in on what's happening. And then he want to talk about wrong person, you waste of space. What have you done for anything and anybody? Please tell me. Okay. Apart from showing that the e-handbooks get put into the main hall after the person dies, apart from that, what have you done? Like, genuinely. Some kind of emergency. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Oh, Hina. I did not see you. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff. We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Now, do I talk to you? Or do I click on the room? Hurry up and do. Okay. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. How does a door swing open? Slowly. That makes no sense. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you pulling yourself up in your room. Leave me alone. Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second? Won't allow it. Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murder's fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? You! Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments, I was gonna say, can we turn the camera around? I'm looking at a wall right now. Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakula?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. There are no okay. He's got to say that for everything, huh? I'm trying to see if I can get some coins, low-key. I don't think that can, though. I tried. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library? Oh my god. If I remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. I didn't even go in this room when we first discovered the library. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. And there's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They did tell all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. What do you mean disappeared? Don't you just mean disappear? If you're ready to disappear for it? Get your grammar right, Mr. Smarty Pants. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you must have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report of an oh my god. Prudential? Okay. That's the report of a presidential assassination. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. I want to know how would these people even know that Makoto saw it. Okay. I thought that I could look at these books, but I can't. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police only. For police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? But yeah, like, I'm genuinely confused. What are they just... Do they just have a sixth sense? Are they gonna have a spidey sense of... Oh my god. Someone just read a file on the presidential assassination. I need to go get them. Like, what? I'm not trying to do that. There's a wooden box. It's empty, although... Oh, I just accidentally skipped that. Hold on. Wooden box is empty, although judging by the smudges on the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to the classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like oh my god. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it all goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the masterminds may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, not as dusty. Huh? Members of this Hogami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Makoto, all you need to know is these people are rich. That's the answer to your question. They're rich. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me, oh my goodness. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, hold on, I accidentally skipped that one. My bad. Hello? And among one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Oh my god. I cannot. There's just something happening to me. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Oh, that was Makoto. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only one who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down to your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Watch it, buddy. Watch it. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here. You can't take it with you. But you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of the Genocide Jack victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shogi Gaku, 23. Kano Isi, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names. Komatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gona, Uchida Naoisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yudo Yumajima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All the victims took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common times for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Is my screen... My screen got stuck there. Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us? But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. So this dude, Byakuya, was like, hey, I want you to join me for this investigation because I want to be able to use your talent since you were able to uncover Sayaka's death. Just to basically drag Makoto around. Literally just to basically, oh no, I'm stupid. I don't know why I went down here. The pool is on the second floor. Anyway, just to basically drag Makoto around and tell Makoto information. Makoto didn't do anything. Makoto did not uncover anything. It was literally just Byakuya being like, here's this information. I genuinely don't understand what he needed to drag Makoto around for. I'm not talking to Hifumi. Okay. Oh, the poster changed. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem fit to fit in the boys' locker room. Somehow. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Okay. I believe that's all I need to check in here. Need the boys' locker room, absolutely. Also, can the Gatling gun move? Because the Gatling gun is pointed to the girls' locker room. What happens if something happens in the boys'? Can the Gatling gun move? Or is it just stuck in that position? I'm guessing it can move, though. Will you say something new? Okay. No, nothing new. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko, what have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's handbook. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. What, huh? This rope has a plug. It's not a rope. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. Exactly. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal energy? What am I talking? Oh my god. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Why can't you just say cable? Like genuinely. Do you not know what rope looks like? Rope is not even that, like, bro, okay. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay. Will you say something new? Okay, at every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Okay. Mondo, will you see anything new? Okay, no, you're not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude was spamming. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is on the most note. Okay. But model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster is in the other locker room too. That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? And if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. 2 locker room posters. Sakura? You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
Excuse me, but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with? A disappearing stain has been added. Okay, what else do I need to do? This door leads out to the pool. Okay. Yes. What else do I gotta investigate? Oh yeah, Chihiro. Chihiro's handbook. Left waiting for me to discover. What do you want me to do? Do I have to talk to Ifumi? Okay. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence. Oh, that's a little bit too Monokuma. That sounds like Monokuma. I honestly, I don't even know how to do this dude's voice. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has. I'ma just go with it. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found was still the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused.
would seem...
Why is this dude's line so long? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms? The warehouse by the dorms? She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? Yes. Let's see if she's there. I believe she is. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought you were talking about the warehouse itself might I thought talking about the warehouse itself might what? Oh my goodness. Talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really? That was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late? Oh,
I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account. Leave the area, absolutely. Now see, I don't know what I need to do now. I don't know what I need to do. Do I need to go back to the boys' locker room or something? Oh crap, I went right past the pool. Where am I going? Oh my god. And I'm not faking it either. I know that I've played the game before, but I'm not faking this confusion. I genuinely don't know what I need to do. That's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Yeah, but like if I knew where I needed to go next, I would go there. I would not waste my time doing all this. Pretty sure nothing's in here. Actually, no. What else can I... Okay. Or maybe I can look at the poster again now, since this is really strange. In the boys' locker room, pop up in the... In the boys' locker room, a popular boy band, and in the boys' locker room, a swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? They didn't change it to girls. They just put both as boy. But that hasn't got me anywhere. I still don't know what I need to do. Do I need to look at Jiro's body again? What looks like some kind of rope, but isn't rope at all. Still not the only thing that concerns me. She has fader energy. Okay. Okay. Oh, there you go. Big buzz stain on the dumbbell. Okay. Has to be the murder weapon. Okay. So we gotta go back to the library. Back to the library we go. Back to the library we go. I believe we're nearing the end of the investigation. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it definitely was right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if library desk lamp has been added to the truth bullet section. And you said that you wanted to look at the file again. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? Not the only one who would do something like that. Can't think of anyone but Byakuya. So what now? That's it, okay. Or actually, hold on. I want to see if this will... I'm not trying to look at that. Wooden box is empty. Statue core was in there before. Okay, so that does absolutely nothing. Will this do anything? The desk lamp, yeah. I put it over there. Sure, it's dark over there. Thank you. Yes. So what do we need to find Byakuya again? Or like what? Let's hold on. Map. It's saying that these are the places that I need to go, but I've already looked there. Or is there something else I need to look at? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Shelf is packed tight. Some kind of clue here. Guess not. Turn to this. Okay. Mastermind to get us out of here, or okay. I don't know what they want me to do, like genuinely. So what do you want? Do you want me to find Byakuya? Because that's what it's looking like. Where's this dude Byakuya? He genuinely disappeared. What, do I need to talk to Hina? I guess I need to talk to Hina. Hello? Okay, there you go. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. Was that Makoto? Did Makoto ask who did she spend time with? It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro... Oh, this is Makoto. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yup, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talks to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Awie's account has been added. Oh my goodness, finally.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The
Class trial.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin? The red door is right there. Is right through there. Ahem. So is everyone ready to what? Alrighty. I'm gonna get here. I've been filming for an hour and 14 minutes. So, yeah, we did the investigation. We found out there's a strange stain on the rug in the boys' room. But Sakura said that she, dropped her coffee or whatever in the girls' locker room. Also, the posters in the locker rooms have been switched. Chihiro's being held up by a cable, not a rope like what Makoto was saying, but like a cable. And there's a lot of consistencies between Genocide Jack murders and the way that Chihiro was murdered. There's bloodlust written, that in which is one of Genocide Jack's things that they do. And Celeste saw Chihiro go to exercise that same night. And yeah, I think that's all the main stuff that we figured out. So yeah, so next time we're gonna pick it up here and we're gonna start the trial. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.